Hi guys, it's Patho Gaming bringing another coaching session with Dylan. And after the introduction, we'll jump in and soon you'll learn about your strongest board on 2-1. Then after a few levels, I actually explained to Dylan what OP items to make in the early game. Then we discussed slow rolling or going to fast 8. I prefer going fast 8 personally. Slow rolling still has some merit, but I don't think it's too optimal. Then later, once Dylan has more rebels, we discuss how to position them effectively. And we also work on his rolling, and I show him a roll simulator, which I think all of you should be using. Then later, we discuss late game items, like what you should make in the late game, why some items are strong in the early game, while actually some items are better in the late game. And finally, we discuss his final composition and what composition could have been stronger. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please enjoy the show.
Hey, yeah, awesome to have another lesson.
So let's see what you do here.
Yeah, so this game, I actually think I did a pretty good job at scouting early.
Okay.
Probably one of the only things I did well.
Okay. So best item unit combination.
Yeah, so obviously I want the sword, but I don't think I can chase for it.
Well, I don't know. What were you doing the first couple of seconds? Because the sword just appears.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
right now, if you want the sword, you run.
Yeah, I think I should have. I guess I was focused on the right side of the screen, maybe.
Okay. But right side, right side of the screen, there's something even better than the sword.
What, is it the TF with the belt, or what?
There's no TF belt yet.
Right now. Oh, the Poppy with the vest.
The Poppy with the vest. If you get Poppy Bramble and you 2-star her, like you're win streaking all the way through round 2, maybe even like round 3.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah,
And
I think it is.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I started going for the sword, and then I realized I wasn't going to get it, and so I just settled for the rod.
What about the Poppy with the armor? Oh man. You
Yeah,
could have
that's
had
a good.
that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't prioritize that. It's a good
So it's
point.
like, okay, Candyland is kind of weak right now, but it's like if you get a Bramble and Poppy, you get 2 Vanguards together, you can still use the Bramble on perhaps a Vanguard, definitely a mech, like definitely some frontline. So just keep that in mind. Like that's like another thing you need to maybe value more. Like Bramble is great, let's say first like round 2 and round 3. Right?
Yeah.
That's where Bramble's amazing. Then you either go mech, but even if you don't go mech, like Bramble carried your early game, preserved your HP, and then you can kind of like throw it away. Like then Bramble kind of falls off.
Who do you put it on? Like someone like Wukong or something?
Yeah, something like, but like it falls off hard. It falls off pretty hard. Like round 4, round 5, it falls off.
Got
Oh,
it.
sorry, stage. That's stage 4. It falls off. So stage 2 and 3, it's amazing. Stage 4, it falls off, and stage 5, it's like completely useless unless it's on the mech.
Got it. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this game I was cursed and ended up getting a lot of vests. I think, if I
Oh,
remember
okay.
correctly. But yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, vests are good for, I guess, just for Bramble, GA, and then red buff, and then like other items are a bit subpar. Oh wow! Like if you had the Poppy, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know. I guess was just I was probably thinking sorcerers or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Would you sell the Lux here and buy everything, or just buy the TF
Uh,
like?
so what are the reasons for, reasons against?
I mean, I guess the only reason to keep the Lux is just for like the first couple stages.
No, but I mean, Jarvan is useless,
Yeah.
and Malphite, like What I would be thinking about is like Malphite with TF. Maybe I go Void.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I would do here, I don't know if you do it this like here, but I would scout everyone because it takes literally like 5 to 10 seconds just pressing 3 and focusing on Malphite, TFs, and Kha'Zixes. If
Yeah,
there's
except
2 or more
yeah,
people going Kha'Zixes, then I'm like, okay, no point buying Malphite. I'm just gonna
got it.
ignore Voids.
Yeah, I mean,
Is there other company? Yeah.
I feel like Kha'Zix is always contested though.
True, but if it's just one person, it's fine. If it's 2 people, it's kind
Yeah,
of like I don't want to play with 2 people.
yeah, yeah,
So then I would just like count Kha'Zixes, and if no, like if let's say if there's a total of 4 Kha'Zixes and no one has a 2-star one, then okay. If there's like already 2-star Kazakhs, then like oh never mind. So that's
got
kind
it.
of it's like based on what people have, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, and the Jarvan is completely useless anyway.
Yeah.
And the pros for Lux are that you have 2 sorcerer, and Lux is pretty good because she has a stun.
Yeah.
Oh, and you do scout, perfect. Okay, so here you buy the Malphite. No, like there's 1 Kha'Zix, right?
Yeah.
So here you sell the Lux, buy the Malphite, buy the Jarvan, and see if you get a Kha'Zix. So that's it's like lobby dependent.
Yeah, I think I saw the death cap. I was kind of thinking
Yeah.
like some sort of gangplank sorcerer. I mean, obviously too early to think about that.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely too early to be thinking about that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
Ziggs
was
is
kind
fine.
of yeah, I was thinking Ziggs too with the death cap. If I could like get a tier or something.
Yeah, why not? But I know that oh, yeah, there's just 1 guy playing Ziggs, so it's fine. Oh wow, okay, so you have a death cap or a locket or a oh man, these items, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, I think I was kind of thinking Zig. I was like, all right, Ziggs. Yeah, I started scouting and I didn't see any Ziggs.
Wait, there was a Ziggs before, but I guess
Yeah, I think he
gone
sold
now.
it.
Okay, what is this? What is this? There's too much like fucking around again and not enough action.
Yeah,
Strongest board right now. What's the strongest board?
I think it's what's there now, right?
No.
No? Which stronger?
I'd go to Vanguard.
Poppy. Yeah, Poppy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True.
I mean, you put a vest on Leona, so she's more likely to survive.
Yeah, true. That,
Like you have a. Oh my god, that Lux was amazing. Yeah.
would you have sold who do you put Poppy in over?
Poppy over TF.
Got it.
I think. I mean, it depends on the strength of the lobby, but I think maybe you made the right call actually, since you have Leona 2 with armor, so you have a bit more damage.
Do you ever go 3 rebels here? I
No.
figured. I thought about it. I was like, nah, there's no way that's
You have
stronger.
a 2-star Leona. Use that. No, never sell the Poppy. Ugh.
I wanted to hit Eco. Yeah, it was probably dumb.
And put in the sorcerers at least.
Well, I
What?
figured that if I lost, I was gonna sell the TF. That was why I did that.
Okay, but you just won.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
But I mean,
like
like you. Let me say this: you didn't make the right decision, but you manned up and you committed. So like that's like if you make a decision, stick with it. You made a decision. It might not be the right decision, but you made it, so that's good.
yeah, yeah.
And how do we position? Have we forgotten about positioning?
Everything in the back. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The next game, I do that. I think I forgot this game for some reason.
yeah. Because if Leona is next to Ziggs, then Kha'Zix focuses Leona, and
Yeah, yeah,
everything comes towards the back. I mean, this is actually, it worked out kind of okay because it's better against Kassadin. Because Kassadin would be able to ulti the whole team. Oh, that's so lucky. So you got this. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky.
Stupid Kazakh's using his ulti on a 10 HP
Yeah,
target.
also I think the other reason I went for that setup, just besides the econ, I was actually, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I was figuring that I kind of wanted to lose so that I could get another tier.
Oh, this is tough. I mean, you had to put the items on Zig so that he would be useful, but what it would be? Oh yeah, never mind. You can still kind of. No, again, best board. Yes, and
TFT.
yes, there we go. Very nice, very nice, perfect. So we have Chronos. We have a decent front line.
Yeah, I should have backlined everything, definitely.
I mean, this time it didn't matter either.
I actually think I lose this one.
Yep. It's
the Lucian red buff is so good.
Yeah.
What sucks though is I didn't lose enough health to get any
Yeah, you're still. Oh, well, it depends. You could be third or fourth. Like, a bit of RNG involved.
Yeah, I think the
you're third, not fourth. That's good.
Yeah, I think the tier got taken, and then I scouted again and I saw 0 Zig, so I was like, all right, you know what, I gotta go Zigs. What would you get hero item?
This is tough. You already have an armor. Maybe second armor or red buff, but it's so early for red buff here. I guess the glove, because the glove has most utility. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I ended up getting. I might have gone for the armor.
I mean, the thing is, like, when in doubt, just go back to the item tier list, which is sword, glove, armor.
Got it.
So, I mean, here the glove is yours, but you don't want it. Right? Like, just take the glove.
Yeah.
I know it happens to me sometimes as well, but you got to go into the carousel with the mentality like, number 1 item, number 2 item, number 3 item.
Oh, actually, you know what's funny is I think I didn't realize it was my turn. I think I actually thought that I was going last.
But you... Okay, here it's extremely easy because the first guy is basically a legend.
And he's across. Oh, I see.
And the third guy has this weird thing. So just looking at the avatars, I'm like, okay, you're going third.
Oh damn, that's a good trick.
Well, I mean, obviously, like, it's if you can zoom out, you can look at people's names, which I don't think. Yeah, you don't see his name, unfortunately. Right? Like, if you look at the name and you see like, you're basically looking if this guy's across from you or not.
Got it.
But this guy's right here. So that means you're third.
Okay, that's good to know.
But I mean, you have enough time to kind of realize that the bubble's gone, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I go for the...
Yeah. Like the armor, you have a red buff. Maybe you can go GA or something.
I was thinking, I think I got the armor with the intention of just going Bramble.
Yeah, that's like, it's not a bad item, especially for a 2-star Leona. It's kind of sad that you have it on Illusion, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they, like, I guess the last update, did they update like the way the map moves? I feel like it drags around now sometimes.
The map? I never have issues with the map moving.
Like if you click it and like move the mouse, was it always like that?
That the map moves? Like, it's never moved for me. Yeah, good. Yeah, but the Brambo's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that I wasn't going to be leveling for a while, so that Bramble would be good.
So I mean, but that's why I suggested you get armor first, or like not armor first, like sword, and then potentially armor or glove.
Yeah.
For this reason exactly, because Bramble Vest just look how much magic damage Leona does. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's all Bramble.
Oh, that's funny.
So I think like maybe the Bramble Vest did a bit more damage than Ziggs.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like the power of items. Like you make items. What? Okay, you're going Rebels. Okay.
Yeah, and then I was also and also I was like wondering why I wasn't getting any Ziggs, and I kept scouting and never saw anyone else taking any.
Well, you know the statistics behind it, right?
What is it?
Well, there are, I don't know, like 12. I think there are 12 different 12 different units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Got it.
So there's 12 different one-cost units, right?
Yeah.
And if no one's really hyper rolling, so that means like, let's say 6 of each are taken. No, probably not even 6 of each, but it's just like the odds of getting Ziggs the odds aren't that high.
But you should see like one Ziggs every 3 shops at least, right?
No. Well, I mean,
I guess that's kind of what I have. I guess I've only seen 6 shop or
it's
like
12
9.
times 29. So there's like 348 one costs. So even if you take out like 28 of them or 38 of them, there's still 310 one costs. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like and then you have like a 60% chance, I guess.
Then you have a 60% chance of getting a one cost. So like typically
So you'll get three per shop, I guess.
3 or 4 per shop. Yeah. And okay, yeah, like I mean, the math there is right that like yes, if there's 12 one costs and there's like 3 per shop, then every 4 shop you should get a Ziggs.
Got it. So I should have maybe like 3 Ziggs by now, not 2 or something.
It's like percentage wise, yes. But
it's like not that. It's not that
at all.
I see what you're saying. It's not that unlikely. Like it's probably the second most likely is to have 2.
Yeah, because it's like yes, there are 12 one costs, and you should get like one of them should be Ziggs. Like yes, maybe the chances of getting Ziggs are even higher because other one costs have been taken.
Yeah, no Ziggs have been taken.
But it's still, the pool is so large that like you're not guaranteed to get anything. That's why you have to hype. Like that's why people hyper roll to guarantee that they hit what they need.
Got it.
Yeah. So like, it's more about luck at this point than anything. Like statistically, yes, there is a slightly higher. No way. No.
I wanted to hit econ. I don't know if I was dumb or not.
But I think you value econ too much now. Like win streaking is better than econ in my opinion.
Well, I normally
perfect.
definitely.
If you had scouted this guy, then this is perfect. I guess you didn't, but like.
I normally value econ. I mean, sorry, win streaking more, but I guess because I knew I was going Ziggs, I valued econ more.
Versus this guy. Oh wow! I thought you can't win versus this guy. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, versus this guy, winning is really tough. And all the poppies you're missing, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, at least think about what your 5th unit is gonna be.
I guess what, Blitz is optimal.
No, Poppy's way better.
Oh yeah, true.
or the Mort. Either one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was just thinking Blitz for some reason.
Well, Blitz. Okay, Blitz is great with Malphite. So if you get Malphite 2, you buy Blitz and you put the Bramble on Malphite.
Yeah, I think that's what I ended up doing.
But for right now, you can sell the Shaco and buy Mort and Poppy.
True. Yeah, I don't think I did. That's yeah, definitely.
So it's like the whole thing is like, yes, econ first, but then you can just like leave the door open to other options. While Shaco, like, yes, he leaves the door open to mech inf, but you probably
don't that. Yeah, I don't need him. Yeah.
But now, round 5, or sorry, level 5, you don't really have anything to put in. Right?
Yeah, I think I was deciding if I wanted to hyper roll or not, or I decided just to slow roll because I'm already at 52 gold.
When do you decide this?
The round before.
Yeah, the creep round. You're like, okay, I'm getting into this. I'm gonna hyper roll. Why is it bad to hyper roll here?
Because I'm uncontested. I think there were 2 zigs.
Because you have 2 zigs. Like if you have,
yeah.
if you have 6 zigs, you hyper roll. If you have 5, it's questionable. If you have 2, like there's no way you're getting all 9 zigs. So like hyper rolling wouldn't really do that much for you. And yeah, you're uncontested as well. So it's like uncontested, and you only have 2. Yeah, that's why backlining is a bit better against a Kassadin, but you still take it because Bramble is just amazing. Look at that. Bramble is still carrying the game. Yeah. And you don't value another Vanguard. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't thinking another Vanguard. That was dumb.
Never punished. There you go. Another Mort, another Poppy.
Yeah, I still don't even get him.
Still don't get him. Great.
I think I get to buy. Do you buy the Master Yi this early?
I mean, it's not costing you anything, so why not?
I figured that. I think I saw that Sona was like healing a good bit, so I figured it was stronger.
Not that bad. Like this early, she does a bit of healing.
Would you ever buy the Vel'Koz here? There's no way you're going Voids, right? Maybe. I thought about it.
I mean, you have decent Void items on Ziggs.
Yeah. I thought about that. I think I saw that someone else was already going Void.
You have a Vel'Koz, you have a TF, you have a Malphite. But I don't think anyone's going Rebels, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you're already kind of like, you rolled a bit here. So I think so far everything's been like relatively decent.
No huge mistake. I think I do make one mistake that was pretty bad later on. Yeah, I think actually in both of this game and the next one, I think I played good early and then bad late.
Okay. I'm just anticipating what you're going to do next round. Good. That's fine.
I guess I don't really need the TF, right?
Rolling here, in my opinion, is unnecessary.
Why?
I don't like this. I mean, when I was streaming and some people said that I should hyper roll for Ziggs, or like solo for Ziggs. I value getting my endgame comp online faster.
Oh,
That's
really?
my value.
Okay, so then do you just abandon Ziggs once you like hit all your other units?
I got first place hyper rolling for Ziggs, and I got first place playing Rebels my way, so it's tough. Like,
got it. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't like hyper. I'd prefer to play it not hyper rolling. I guess I just didn't know there was.
I mean, slow roll in general, like.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess I'm just not too familiar with Rebels, and I guess the only version I knew was like the Ziggs version.
Like, the thing is, you have items committed to Zig, so you kind of want him 3-star. So it's kind of not completely pointless. Like, what I suggest is do whatever feels better for you, because as I said, I got first place hyper rolling for Ziggs and getting Ziggs 3-star. But it, like, to me it was so risky. Like, I got Ziggs 3-star on level 7 because I just, like, I rolled like a madman on level 5 and I still couldn't get 9 Ziggs. And I had like 7 Ziggs and 7 Malphites forever. And I'm like, guys, I could have been like level 8 now with like my final comp. And they're like, no, like, keep rolling. So I kept rolling. So it's like, I think personally it just maybe higher risk, high reward.
I got it. And I guess especially on this galaxy or the Nico, I guess, like I could get to 8, get a GP, and get GP2.
Oh yeah, this galaxy in particular, now that I see it, it's complete trash. Like, this galaxy, you're never hyper rolling. Or slow rolling or anything. This galaxy, it's like a fast 8. Roll down for GP, MF, Lulu, and obviously Jinx, whatever you can get. And then Nico's the GP or MF.
Got it.
Because, yeah, Nico specifically, like Nico Galaxy specifically, Nicoverse, you definitely want to take advantage of the Nikos. Yeah. And, yeah, because here, like, if someone hits, like, it can happen that someone has hit, like, a Jinx or a Kale already, and they Nico them, they Nico the Jinx or the Kale, then, yeah.
If you hit
streak for a while.
If you hit a Jinx early, would you Nico it immediately or no?
Look at this guy. It's personal choice. It's personal choice, personal preference. Like, if I was win streaking, it's something to really consider. Like, if I've been streaking until now and I get a Kale, Nicoing the Kale, and if I have like decent items for Kale and Nicoing her, like, I think it's worth it. For you, Nicoing the Jinx is not worth it because you don't have any items for her, right?
Got it.
So if you have good items for your forecast, it's not completely wrong, because it guarantees you top 4. Like, we can keep an eye out on Dong. Like, unless he doesn't do something completely stupid, he should get top 4. Because he has 8 HP, he has a KL2, so he should be healthy enough, thanks to Nicoing the Kale, that even in the later stages, when there's more damage to be done, like, he's probably not gonna lose, and if he does, very marginally for the next couple of rounds, or even like a stage and a half. And he's gonna be really annoying to play against. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, damn.
So that's the reasoning why you should Nico. And he has a QSS for the Kale, which he didn't put on. I don't understand what he's thinking, but whatever. Yeah, you see the QSS here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn, more swords.
Yeah.
More armors. Yeah, more armors. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I ended up getting. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't scout here also.
I mean, the armor here is good for the GA, so that's fine.
Yeah, the late I think the late game mistake I ended up making that you're gonna give me shit for is I should have prioritized Jinx 3. And instead I sold a Jinx to put a GA on GP2. When I could have, I think I had like 5 Jinxes or something.
You need to think about that earlier.
Yeah.
Dude! Okay, now you even have a Jinx. So you have 1 Jinx, and you have 4 Ziggs. Why the fuck are you still rolling?
I guess I was thinking Ziggs 3. You would never have done that?
But it's okay. First of all, we mentioned that it's sneakovers. Second, like you already have a Jinx. So like this is you have your mid-game composition on like ready to go. Or like I mean Ziggs is good mid-game as well, but like if I hit Jinx this early, I'm like, who cares about Ziggs?
Got
Like,
it.
what is this? Like, what are these items? Like, you have one tier, you have a death cap. Who loves death cap?
EIGP.
Yeah, so just like you can even sell the Ziggs, or yeah, you can keep the Ziggs for now. But it's like, okay, so I'm selling the Ziggs later on, putting in another Ziggs, and putting the death cap and the J on GP.
Got it. Yeah, it would have been smarter.
Because you haven't even committed a Seraphs. So like right here, like okay, maybe rolling for Ziggs was okay before, but now that you have Jinx and you can kind of like skip the mid game and just kind of get to the late game sooner, definitely do that.
Got it.
So why is Vi better than Blitz?
Now it gives you the 3 costs.
She has more disruption, and you don't really need the Blitz. Like Blitz is good with Jinx to help her get her ultimate off.
Got it.
And you better buy the fucking Yasuo here, right?
I think I do.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I forget. Oh yeah, I actually remember this. I remember I meant to, and I didn't, and I was pissed about it.
Okay. Okay. But
But I did notice it right. Like I noticed it like right after. I was like, oh shit, why didn't I buy that Yasuo?
why didn't you buy the Ezreal?
Yeah, I think at this point I was just like the only thing I was thinking was getting Ziggs 3. I don't know if that was that dumb to do.
So okay, that is definitely dumb to do. Because like you're not that committed to Ziggs. Second thing, you definitely want Jinx getting more buffs than Sona, right?
Oh, true. Yeah.
So you just like build it so that like 3 units around Ziggs. Right now you have three Ziggs and three Jinx.
I see. I should switch Sona and Jinx.
Yeah, or like reposition it a little bit better. Like
Yeah.
maybe like move them down.
Got it.
Yeah. And so okay, this is the thing. You need to think about like way ahead. Who gets the GA here?
Gangplank.
No, but like here right now.
Am I Blitz or?
Well, in your case, Blitz, but optimally you give the GA to Ziggs.
I see.
Because you're selling Ziggs for Gangplank. Like
Got it.
you should have sold, or you like the right play is when you get Gangplank, sell Ziggs.
Yeah. I think the other thing I was thinking was that if I didn't get a tier here, I was gonna just go 8, and if I got another tier, then I was gonna get Ziggs 3.
Okay, so while the rolling, you could have stayed on 5. You didn't have to roll.
Yeah, I could have just saved the gold. You
And
mean?
you could have just waited for the creep round. You could have gotten to like whatever 70, 80 gold. Doesn't matter because you can roll it down. And then like, oh, I didn't get a tier. Okay, I'm going to level 7. Or I got a tier. Okay, I'm gonna keep rolling for 6.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But like, okay, if you're not gonna sell Ziggs, then the GA should probably go on the Blitz.
Got it. Yeah, I think I was also greedy that I could get a second GA. That never happened.
Yeah. So what are Jinx's items, by the way, in Rebels?
Like Deathblade, Last Whisper, GA, or I guess she doesn't really need GA, right? Because she's a Rebels.
She doesn't GA.
What?
She does like in Rebels. You can just grid it out and give her 3 offensive items, like Deathblade, Last Whisper, IE, or Deathblade, Last Whisper, Red Buff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because she's not likely to die within the first 8 seconds of the fight. And after the first 8 seconds, the fight is basically over.
Got it.
Right? That's why Rebels, I mean, I played them a lot in 10-6. They got me to Grandmaster and almost Challenger. And I've kind of gotten back to them now. Because the shield is really good. The fact that for the first 8 seconds, like, it's hard to burst down your Rebels for the first 8 seconds, so they have a huge advantage for the first 8 seconds of the fight. And it's like, if Jinx gets a kill in those 8 seconds, which is very likely with GP ulti, that like she gets the assist on a kill, she'll start cleaning up. So it's like Jinx is cleaning up and MF is cleaning up. So that's like the whole point of the composition is GP almost or like kills some stuff or hurts a lot of stuff. Jinx cleans it up, or MF cleans it up. That's like the whole composition, which you have to understand. And
Got it.
the reason you want a powerful Ziggs is
what is to survive to late game or something?
it's to help Jinx get kills before you have GP. So like you need to know this and then play accordingly.
Yes, he so Ziggs. So I guess I'm kind of gathering from you that you prefer not to use Ziggs and instead just have Jinx carry and Ziggs just as a GP item holder or something.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the items. Like if you get lots of Seraphs or lots of tiers, then you make Seraphs and you keep Ziggs.
Got it.
But Ziggs is there so that you have a chance through round 4 and 5. Like 3, 4, and maybe 5. Until you get your final composition online.
Yeah, so you only really need a Ziggs 2, plus maybe like one extra Ziggs to sell them later.
In my opinion, the way I like or I prefer playing Rebels, and like I'm glad you're playing Rebels because wait, this is my main account, because I mostly play Rebels. So my computer fucked up. Rebels computer fucked up. Rebels first.
Oh,
and yeah, Rebels first. And
damn,
then,
that sucks. You got 8th from your computer. That sucks so bad.
So no, but this is my Smurf. So just like
Yeah.
it's like I'm getting there, but then computer fucks up. I'm getting there, but like it doesn't really matter. Yeah. But what I'm showing you is like I get mostly first with Rebels.
Got it.
And yeah, medium legends I get Jinx 3 because I have lots of extra time. But like
I hate medium legends. That's like the only galaxy I really hate.
This game, I felt more scared than the other ones. Cause look, I have the Ziggs 3 here, Ziggs 3 Malphite 3. Cause it took me forever to get to level 9. Like it took me forever. And the guys on the stream were like, "Oh my god, you're level 7 and you have like 20 gold. Like you're not getting to 9." I'm like, okay, I need to chill for like 8 rounds, save up, econ up, and then I eventually got to 9. Because I know Rebels, I really want 9. I really want to get to 9 because like that's when you get the MF and the GP and the Lulu.
Got it. Oh damn, you got all 3 of them. Okay.
Of course.
So so that's the optimal comp is MF, Lulu, GP, and then the 6 rebels.
Yeah.
Does it matter which 6 rebels, or do you have a preference?
Okay, so if I don't have a Blade Master Spatula, which is amazing on MF or Jinx, right? Then if I have Malphite 2, and like I replace Malphite 2 with Asol 2.
Got it.
So like here I have Asol 2, here I have Asol 2, here I have Asol 1 because I had Yasuo 1.
I see. So
like, Asol is trash, but it's like I see him as like an additional tank. So if I have Asol 2, he has more HP than Malphite 2, and he does a little bit of damage.
Got it.
If I have some items for him, then I definitely use him.
Got it. And he wants like what kind of items? Like rod items?
Yeah. Well, yeah, road items or some like Frozen Heart item. Because I think I got an ASO with Frozen Heart of the carousel, and I already had one, so
okay.
I found 3. Also, I sold Ziggs for ASO. I had Ludens on Ziggs.
Okay.
But I put it on ASO because I know ASO is going to survive more and cast more. So like ASO is not important. Like this is the ideal comp. Yeah,
Got it.
GA on Gangplank.
Oh, with Blade Master on.
But it's like look at Jinx. See, like
Yeah.
Blade Master, that's all amazing. Deathblade and Runes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The reason behind Runes is I couldn't make anything else, and if I don't have a blaster for a long time, Runes is amazing. Like if you have like level 6, you have 6 rebels. You don't have room for Runes. Level 7, like you can put in an Ezreal or you can put in a Blitz. And I think Blitz is actually better than Ezreal. Then level 8, you put in an Ezreal as well as a Blitz. And then level 9, you have the MF Lulu and Gangplank. So you got to keep in mind what you're putting at 6, 7, and 8 before you get to 9.
Got it.
Yeah.
How forcible is Rebels?
I play it almost every game.
Really? All right, that sounds pretty fun.
I scout. Like here, I got 2nd with Rebels.
What do you like? When would you not go Rebels? Like if you had what?
Yeah, I got 2nd with Rebels. I was unfortunate, but this guy was hella stacked. Like he had 3-star Kha'Zix, 3-star Malphite, 3-star Kai'Sa, 3-star Cho. Moment I not go Rebels, if there's like a Ziggs reroll player.
Got it. Or if there's a Ziggs reroll player, you would never go Rebels.
So here there was one other Rebels player.
But can't you? If there's a Ziggs reroll player and you go like fast 8, don't you just grief them? Like or no?
Yeah. That's true. It also depends how many red buffs there are. Like if I scout like if there's a Ziggs reroll player and I scout like 2 red buffs or more than 2, then I don't go Rebels because I won't be able to get Jinx.
Oh, I see.
It's more about like if I make a red buff for Lucian, for example, then I'm like, okay, I have to go Rebels. But if I don't make a red buff early, like I won the tournament because I saw that no one was really going Cybers. Like he had an Irelia, but no one was really going Cybers. But I knew that like one person was going Blasters. Or no, never mind, it's not Blasters, sorry. One person was going Rebels, another person was going Blasters. So I'm like, okay, I had a lot of Cybers, and I had like decent items for Irelia. I got an Irelia extremely fast, so I popped this stuff on her, and I'm like, okay, Irelia's gonna carry me. And then I even got an Echo 2 and an MF. So I got to 9 as well. So
I think this is my favorite galaxy, the new one. I love that galaxy. I think I've gotten
the little legend?
Yeah, I think I've gotten top 4 every single time.
Cool, yeah, because it's aggressively. But like, look at this. I got to level 9, like, and the second person as well. That's kind of insane on Little Legends. Like, that shows you how greedy I am and that I can get to level 9 and still win.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that galaxy is my favorite, and the medium legends is my least favorite. I guess I don't know. I always do bad in the medium legends.
What? I love medium legends.
Really? I do bad every time. What do you do? What's your strategy for it?
Well, this.
Rebels?
I mean, in medium legends and Nicoverse, which is kind of the same thing because you hit your late game power spike sooner. The reason why Rebels are so good is because they have an amazing like late game.
I see.
Like what is stronger than a GP2, MF2, and Jinx 2? Like,
yeah, like nothing.
If you have a GP2 with a GA, and even like in your game with a death cap, that's just like completely insane.
Yeah.
That is like completely insane.
Is GP there more for the stun or for damage?
Damage. I mean, the stun is nice, but GP2 kills like or does significant damage to most of their team. And
got it.
Why it's so amazing is because it helps Jinx get a reset. And then you have like MF in one corner, Jinx in the other corner, and GP just like taking everything down. Or taking like half of everything down.
Oh, you put Jinx in a corner?
Or like not corner, but like
Close to it?
Jinx is yeah, bottom. There's a little knock for rebels in the bottom right. Bottom right is better than bottom left. So you put her in that knock. Have you watched the game from yesterday or not yet?
No, not yet.
My videos. Wait, how do I go to? Oh, here, tournament. Yeah. Oh yeah, the first game. So the first game I was kind of forcing rebels unnecessarily, but you do what you got to do. And yeah, so yeah, this is how you want to position them.
That's cool.
I think we discussed this before, haven't we? Or was it no? Maybe it was a different guy. Yeah.
Got it. And you and then you sell Ezreal for MF.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I put in Lulu as well.
And then you sell who do you sell for Asol here? Malphite?
That's a Malphite 1.
Okay, yeah.
Because there were lots of Void players. The first one has 9 Malphites, and like another Void player had a lot of Malphites, so I never really got any Malphites.
Got it. So what's the let's say you had every Rebel 2-star, including Asol, which one would you take out? And no Blade Master spat.
Still probably Malphite.
Got it. Okay. So
because I mean I can't get a Blade Master spat. I can't get a Brawler spat. So.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Like Malphite. Okay, Asol 2 is not something you go for. Asol 2 is mostly a meme and a joke. But if you're rolling down on level 9, you pick up Asols. Because it increases your chances of getting MFs, GPs, and Lulus. And if you end up with 3 Asols, you're like, whatever, I might as well get 3 I might as well get Asol 2.
Got it. And if you have, do you prioritize, like if you have Spatula, would you prioritize Blade Master, Rebel, or Demolitionist?
Demolitionist.
Got it. Okay.
You want Demolitionist either MF or Asol.
Got it.
So that's like number 1. Number 2 is Rebel. Like Gangplank Rebel is disgusting because the Rebel buff works on his ulti as well.
Oh damn.
So just like if he's level 2, he just definitely kills everything. And yeah, Blade Master is typically not something you make. It's something you get off the carousel.
Got it. So you'd never make a Blade Master spat.
I mean, I wouldn't like if I end up with a spat and I have a sword, I would. Okay. But it's like not something I would prioritize Demolitionist if I can. If I have a spat.
Got it. Okay.
And then probably Rebel, and then probably Blade Master. Although the Rebels aren't that bad. Like Ziggs is there for Demolitionist. The Blade Masters are there for like Blade Master if you get the Blade Master spat. Sona's there for a bit of healing and for Mystic.
Got it.
So like Malphite is always the odd one out towards the late game. Like
there's no way you're putting in a Brawler.
Yeah. So like if you have Malphite 3, you're not telling him. But if you have Malphite 2, it's like Asol. Like I need to like drill this point home. Asol is not something you want. So you're never like you would never keep 2 Asols on your bench. Okay, like you prefer the 10 gold. But if on your level 9 roll down.
How hard do you roll down?
Oh, I roll down like
all the way.
All the way, yeah. Because I want to get stronger here, and I need the MF. So you buy the 5 cost, right?
Yeah, I see. Take them out of the pool.
So here, as I said, I put him in because I have Malphite 1.
Got it.
So, like, Aso has more HP than Malphite.
Well, and are you just keeping the Ziggs one because you don't have to sell it, or like you would
Because
sell
I
that
want
for?
2 Ziggs.
You only have one Ziggs?
I think I had something on Ziggs earlier, which I. Oh yeah. I think I had like a Saras on it, and then I decided maybe I should have it for MF instead.
Got it.
Because I had a.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn! You sold GP for the.
Well, I have GP2. Like I'm not going GP3,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, you already have. Oh, I see. Okay.
So this is kind of the composition, like what you're aiming for, and an MF.
Got it. Do you ever hit the MF?
I do this game, but I still get second because that guy. I mess around with positioning. I don't position well, but it really doesn't matter because I needed top 4 in this tournament, like top 4 in this round, and obviously next round, as I showed you, I had the Cybers, and I took it. I took like the tournament, like that was like the preliminary rounds, and then this like there weren't enough people, but I took the tournament with Cybers.
Oh, damn! Oh, so you won the whole tournament?
Yeah, I won the whole tournament.
Oh, that's awesome. I need to watch these.
I mean,
That's
it's
cool.
a short tournament because like there were 18 people, so we didn't even have semifinals. We just had like prelim round or like quarterfinals, and then it's like, oh, there's there weren't any people. There were, I think, 12 people. So from the 12, we went down to 8, and then like we just like, okay, we have 8 people. Let's do the finals already. So yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that's kind of Rebels in a nutshell. So yeah.
That was helpful. I got it. Okay, so from now on, I'm not gonna play Ziggs hyper roll because I hate hyper roll.
Yeah. It's more about items. Like if you have a lot of tiers, you gotta go Ziggs.
Got it. But you would never pick a tier on the first carousel just to go Ziggs.
I think I've tried before, but it's like if you don't get the sword or the armor, then I guess I would go tier.
Got it. So you always start sword or armor.
Or glove.
Okay.
Sword is number 1, maybe glove is number 2, and armor is number 3.
Got it.
And then it's just like whatever the hell I get. But it's like I don't really care that much about like Rebels. Even if I force them, I don't necessarily go Rebels early, because like Cybers are so much stronger. So like, or like what you had, like if you could have honestly, like you were gridding it out with economy, like, but instead of econing, what you could have done instead of econing, you could have just kept playing your strongest board and preserved more HP.
And you keep the rebels on the bench.
And you keep the rebels on the bench, exactly.
Got it. So you don't ever sell them for econ?
That's debatable. But it's like maybe round 2, like round 2 you do, or stage 2. Sorry, stage 2 you sell them, but stage 2 you start like accumulating them on your bench.
Got it.
That's kind of how I've been transitioning, if I do transition. Like, yeah, I mean, I think it's if you watch the Cybers game, basically what I do is I get Cybers early because they're really powerful early, and then I think about, okay, am I getting a Jinx? Am I going Rebels, or am I getting Irelia? And if I get Irelia early enough, like I got her, I don't know, like 3-2, 3-3. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell the Lucian, which is 1 star with the Deathblade, and I'm gonna just like put a GA and Deathblade on Irelia, or no, sorry, GA and Hodge, yeah, GA and Hodge on Irelia, and wait what else comes. Like if I get a lot of Kales, I can still go Kale. If I get more Cybers, I go Cybers. Like I prefer keeping the door open.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
And yeah, one Cybers game, I really needed to flame myself. I think I ended up getting 4th, and that was because I was forcing Cybers. and I got like so many jinxes. I'm like, no, I'm going cybers, and I got so many jinxes in my shop, and I feel really stupid not picking them up. I mean, what you're doing right now is completely fine, especially with the Bramble, and you're always thinking about 50, so like you're not gonna be that far behind.
Yeah, and then I see that there's literally 0 other Ziggs
Yeah.
players.
So it's not completely wrong. But the thing is, after this, you really wow, okay. A lot
Oh, I
more.
guess I don't get a tier here.
Yeah.
I think I get a tier in the next carousel.
Malphite? No Malphite? Okay, you ignore the Malphite.
Oh yeah, no, I fucked up. Yeah, I was pissed about that. Yeah, it was just a mistake.
How often do you roll in the simulator? You should just roll in the simulator first. By the way, zoom out. I think you zoomed in too much by accident.
Maybe that's why it's dragging around.
Yeah. So if you use the mouse wheel, just zoom out.
Oh, I see.
Do you use the simulator at all?
No.
I sent you the simulator, right?
I don't think so. Did you?
So this is something, yeah. This is amazing. Okay. This is like an amazing, there's another one. I prefer the other one. Yeah. This one, oh wow, there's lots of them. Okay, I'll show you the best one. Donkey roll practice tool. That's the one I like. Yeah. So this is an amazing tool, which, like, especially if you're unfamiliar with some compositions, you should use. So we
awesome.
have a Malphite. Wait, how do I? Sorry, I turn off the sound. So what did you have? You had something like this, right? I missed, yeah. Wow, I'm high rolling rebels right now.
That's awesome.
Oh
nice.
Shit. That was too quick. Yeah, I need to. So it was something like this, right?
Yeah.
So you're at whatever you were, like 70 gold. It doesn't really matter like what gold you start with. Then you can also toggle the tools, which is really cool. So let's just say there's like someone with a bunch of Caitlyn's, Fioras, Graves, Jarvans, Kha'Zixes. Then someone has like someone else's hyper rolling Malphite. There's a few Poppies, some Twisted Fates, and Zayas, no Ziggs, and a few Zoes, right?
Yeah.
And this is basically like how many Ziggs are out of the pool. As you can see, 26 out of 29. That's your 3 Ziggs.
Got it.
Yeah. And then you go back here. Oh, wait. And here you can actually choose. The really cool thing is you choose Malphite and you choose Ziggs. Yeah. So now it's look like it'll track how many Malphites and Ziggs you miss.
Oh, that's cool.
So then, yeah, you have the Ziggs and you have the Malphite in. And let's say you want to get your Malphite 3-star, Ziggs 3-star with all this gold you're rolling down. So you just start with this and then you start rolling. Yeah, and it's just good practice, so you get used to the units you want. I convinced someone to start playing Rebels, and he like had no idea what Rebels even looked like. So I got the Mouth 3. Yeah, and unfortunately I'm not getting the Ziggs 3. Oh, maybe. Nope. There we go, and I stop. So 100% accuracy. Chance to find him. Yeah. So I one roll per second, so it took me, I guess, 31 seconds, so that's more than the round. By the way, I think even you can, oh yeah, you set the round somehow, or wait, reset all. Yeah, there you go. There's even the round timer.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like, yeah, if you're rolling too slowly, it'll like show you the time has run out. So this is just like really good practice. So I'm like, if this is going to be available for the next set, I'm definitely using this for a bit. You hear the time? Yeah, there you go. Time's out.
That's cool.
Yeah. And even like the hotkeys here work, like taking the units, which is W, like putting them in the field and taking them out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this is, I think this is an amazing tool, and you should definitely use this tool to improve rolling. Because like there's like, I guess in any sport, like I remember basketball, because I play a lot of basketball, it's like you do drills so that you get better at a certain aspect of the game. Because like rolling, you don't roll that often in the game. But here you can just go to like 600 gold or 500 gold and just roll down like a madman and just try to 3-star all the rebels. Like go to 6 and just like start rolling and looking for all the rebels.
I see.
And it's like mastery is kind of weird. To me, mastery doesn't look like everyone else.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So he might be, yeah, he looks, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's blue and he's like a 3 cost, so it's like for me it's harder to pick out mastery.
Yeah, and everyone else is like, yeah, it's like yellow at the top.
Everyone looks the same apart from mastery. So that's why my friend missed a lot of masteries when he was first like playing in game. So I'm like, okay, well just practice rolling on the simulator so that when you play the game, you can, because I see some people and they're rolling like crazy fast, but that's just because like they've simulated, maybe they've played enough games, but it's like, there we go. Yeah, so you just go, you just focus your eyes on mastery. Yeah, so this is something I suggest you do.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
This was it's called Donkey Roll, right? Yeah, donkeyroll.gg. That's
Cool.
my favorite one. Yeah. So practice rolling down, like if you're going a new competition like Rebels or like hyper rolling Kazakhs or whatever, just make sure your eyes are used to the units and you're good with the hotkeys.
Got it. Okay.
And I guess you can use it. Maybe I should use it more for round 8 or round 9. Like round 8, if you're at 50 gold and you're looking for, let's say like Echo 2, Irelia 3, and like maybe an upgrade on your buy. So you kind of have like you can build your board, and then after you build your board, you got to make sure, okay, I'm rolling quickly, and I need to make sure that I do it in 20 seconds so that I can still scout and reposition. Because typically what I do when I'm rolling, and I guess that's like one of my biggest mistakes, is I focus on rolling too much, and I don't have time to scout and reposition. So like after the creep round, if I'm rolling down, I don't reposition, and people can take advantage of that. Like even if I hit Irelia 3, but I get a Zephyr, I still lose. So it's like I need to hit Irelia 3 quickly, but I also need to be able to like scout and reposition. Yeah.
Got it.
So Roll Simulator, definitely try it out. And what is the Blitz doing? Why do you have a Blitz?
Yeah, I think I ended up moving it next to Jinx, actually.
Yeah.
I think I realized that.
Because the sole purpose of Jinx is, look at that, like Jinx finally gets reset, and you still, you still barely win this. Okay. Okay, what is this guy? Oh, 4-1. 4-1 is, yeah, he's fucked. You know that he's fucked, right?
Why has he not made any items?
That's like, he's even more fucked. But
I don't even know what he's going for.
Like, you cannot be at 0 gold on 4-1.
And what's
at
he even
level
going
5.
for?
Like,
Oh, Shredder, I guess.
he's going for Shredder, but he's given up on the game. By rolling down, like donkey rolling every round, that's why this guy's in Platinum, and he's never getting out of Platinum.
But damn, like make him Morello at least, right? Like.
Morello for well, he doesn't even have a Rakan.
Oh damn.
So like, and look at like the items are terrible. Those are not Shredder items at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, the reason he hasn't made any items is because the items are trash.
Yeah, he should be going Vel'Koz. Those are perfect Vel'Koz items, right?
Yeah, Vel'Koz could work, sure. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he has the armor as well. Yeah, so he has like Seraphs.
Seraphs, Morello, and a glove away from QSS.
Glove away from QSS or Zephyr, yeah. So like, his items are terrible for the build, and he's doing it completely wrong. Like, you're at 50 gold. Yes, you're at level 5, but you're at 50 gold, so you can actually get to 6 and 7 quite quickly. As we've discussed before, the point of Hyper Roll is so that you get a really powerful mid game, and then you can just ignore, or like you can ignore one stage. Like as soon as you 6-3, you can completely ignore stage 4 and just econ up. So
yeah,
I want to see what like how you transition out of this, because it takes a little bit of like, not, I'm not gonna say skill because it doesn't take any skill, but like understanding. Let's say understanding of the game, that like, okay, you hit your power spike.
I don't know if buying Master was Master U is right there, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess now I realize like I really need to level up because I want to put 6 rebels in.
Yeah.
But I also but I was so close to Ziggs and Malphite.
Yeah. So again, you remember for next time the Blitz needs to be next to the Jinx.
Yeah, I eventually do it. I don't know why it took me so long to realize it. I definitely know that. I just wasn't thinking about it.
So Rebels are like also extremely vulnerable to AoE, which this guy has in the form of Kassadin.
The Protector Asol's insane.
Oh my god, I love this. This is most fun ever. He should just fucking Nico that Asol.
Really?
Protector Asol, that's like the most troll thing you can do. Especially like maybe he's even going for a 3-star Asol.
Is it that good?
Well, with Dragon's Claw and maybe a Bramble Vest, like how do you kill it? It cannot, like, you can never CC an Asol, and it always casts after like 3 seconds. So every 3 seconds it gets a 30% shield.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. Do you go like? Do you go for
Celestial buff as well?
Do you go for Protector or what?
Oh, now you know. Never mind. Now you don't. No, you don't. Because now it's 25 to 30, right? It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
So you can either go 6 Protector, which is 40, but I think honestly, like you go 4 Celestial, which he's going for. I hope he has 4 Celestial. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So, like, Asol's gonna like, and you know how Asol works, right? It's more ships every few seconds. Like every cast, there's 3 more ships. So basically, as long as Asol survives for a while, it'll keep casting. It'll keep sending out more ships, so you don't need damage on it. Like Asol is like one of the coolest protectors.
That's cool.
I think this guy's going for first. And look at our friend Dong. You remember Dong?
Yeah.
Who got the 2-star kill?
Yeah.
Last round? Yeah. He's going for top 4. There you go. There's a Malphite. You definitely buy the Master there. Yeah, good. Sorry, the Yasuo. Okay, there you go.
There
Got a little trigger happy. I understand.
The what?
A little trigger happy, but
yeah. I forgot to buy the.
No, but you went under 50.
Oh yeah.
Not 3-level here. What is the reasoning for not 3-level?
I do.
You do good. Yeah. So now, basically, oh wow, okay, nice CC.
Yeah, I think I move Blitz next
crap.
to.
I was just gonna say you shouldn't lose after getting 3-star Ziggs and 3-star Malphite, but okay, you still do. Nice. Because
Yeah.
like on like round or stage 3, it's amazing. Stage 4, it kind of falls off. That's like, this is the perfect example. Like, you managed to get 3-star Ziggs on 4-3, but stage 4 is when 3-star Ziggs already starts falling off. Like, he carries you hard through stage 3, but on stage 4 he starts falling off. And if you get him stage 4, it's like, oh, I just got my power spike, but it's not strong enough. And that's exactly what happens there.
I see.
And you get a Seraphs, definitely get a Seraphs here, yeah. Since you're like Ziggs 3 without a Seraphs is useless. Like with 2 Seraphs, he's actually decent. That's another reason. Like that's another reason why you shouldn't have done this, because Ziggs 3, if you have a Seraphs on after the first carousel, that's when you can go with Ziggs 3. Like Ziggs 3 is completely useless without a Seraphs, at least one.
Got it.
So that's why it's better to like, okay, great, I can put the Rabba on GP, and I can use the tier to make Shojins. And there's a sword.
Who do Shojins go on?
Think for a bit.
Oh, MF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like you're still chasing the mid game dream, but it's like late game's coming around the corner.
Yeah, I've also like never really played Rebels. I think I was just like.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Now, so now I'm trying to explain to you. So like, there are times when going for Ziggs is okay, and that's when you have Seraphs. So if you are forced to get tier, like on the first carousel, or if you have a tier and you get a tier on the second carousel, you can go Ziggs.
Got it. Yeah, I prefer not to go Ziggs actually, just because.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of hyper rolling, and also positioning here. I wasn't really sure what to. Definitely not that.
As I showed you, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd leave it more in the middle. Yeah. I couldn't decide where to put the Jinx.
I would say, oh, come on, buddy. You know the trick, how to get extra mana.
Oh, yeah, when the round starts. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because then Ziggs would cast right away and get stunned right away. Oh, he doesn't get stunned. He doesn't go for the... Yeah, there. So there, Ziggs actually saved your MF, your Jinx. So cast one more time. No! Yeah. Wait, what? Sorry, am I blind?
What?
I'm just looking what pops the Trap Claw the second time. Oh! Sona for the win. Do you see that? Like, Sona's so amazing.
What? Oh,
so
the heal?
Jinx gets stunned from the Trap Claw on Rumble.
Yeah.
It's stunned, but then Sona cleanses the stun like right away.
Oh, damn. I thought they changed Sona to not cleanse.
Just stuns.
Oh, what does she not cleanse?
Everything else.
Oh, okay, like blinds
Red
or whatever.
Disarm, everything else.
Oh, she used to cleanse all that?
She used to cleanse all of that, and that was just too OP.
Oh, that's insane. You never leveled this soon, right? Oh, obviously.
No. You need to get the 9.
Got it, okay. Yeah, that's what
you need to get the 9 right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I figured. I was just making sure.
Okay, so I guess the GA on Jinx was kind of okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one big, I guess maybe going for Ziggs 3 is a mistake, but besides that, I think my biggest mistake, I think is coming up in a bit. I had like 5 Jinxes, and I still had the 2 Nikos, and I thought about Jinx 3, but
okay, there's one Jinx.
Yeah, exactly. I should have gone for Jinx 3, and instead I prioritized GP2 and selling the Jinx to get GA on GP2.
There's one Jinx.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I prioritized GP too highly. I should have just gone for Jinx 3. I think I would have done better.
Yeah, Jinx 3 just cleans up. Like, she can get her own resets and just clean everything up.
Yeah, I think that was my only like huge mistake this game.
Look
I had
at
some
that
small ones.
So was making the KO2 a misplay or not?
No.
He hasn't lost a round since he has lost one. Okay, so he lost 1 round. He's lost 1 round since he made the KO.
Yeah, and I got another fucking Bramble vest.
Man. Oh, nice. Okay.
Do you ever make the Swordbreaker here?
Yeah, I mean, what else would you make?
Oh, really? I think I put a second Bramble on Malphite.
That's greedy. Why are we rolling? Why are we rolling here?
No, that was a misclick.
Okay.
I meant to push level and I accidentally pushed D.
Okay.
I could have sworn I moved the Malphite next to Jinx.
The Blitz. Yeah.
You never would have put the second Bramble?
What's a Malphite 3? You can. But actually, I value a Swordbreaker a bit more. You don't have. Why are you never picking up Ezreal's?
Yeah, I know. You're so right. Also, yeah, and I think late game I actually like rolled down really hard looking for an Ezreal. I think it's just because I haven't played Rebels really. I didn't know.
You also had a Lucian in your first chop before you.
Yeah, no, you're so right. I think I actually, at the very end game, I rolled down really hard for an Ezreal and I can't find one. So
you want any blaster, and Ezreal's good with Blitz or Shen. So.
Yeah, I think this game honestly just me playing Rebels without having any idea how to do it.
Well, I mean, Rebels are OP, so you should still get top 4.
Yeah. So the second Bramble was a mistake?
Without blaster, it's actually decent.
But what do you mean?
Like, I mean, look at the damage.
It's like nothing.
Right? It's like. Okay, this round you're against sorcerer, so you get less damage, but it's just like I think the disarm is just so powerful. I mean,
who do you put it on, Jinx?
Okay, this is more like more discussion. So, what's good about disarm? Like, when would you want the disarm? The Swordbreaker.
Against like an Irelia or something?
Yeah. So it's based on the lobby. It's based on the lobby. I think there was a Jhin player. I think there are some other blaster players, right?
Yeah.
So against them, you wanna make the Swordbreaker, especially since you're probably not gonna have enough items for Jinx anyway.
Got it. Yeah, that's a good point.
So Swordbreaker against some compositions is basically like a stun. It's not an item you want. It's like the last item you make. And again,
I guess I just always figured that item was trash. I didn't even think about it.
It's a trash item. I agree. It is a trash item. But it's the second round.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if Bramble Vest stacked. I looked at it and didn't see that it didn't stack. Okay.
If it doesn't say unique, it stacks.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. But it's sad. Like you're not picking up any blasters.
Yeah, you're right. Would you be thinking Jinx 3 here for sure? Like, would that be your game plan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my big mistake this game. I for some reason didn't think. I mean, it crossed my mind, but I thought GP2 was more important.
But you're scouting well. Yeah, that's good. So here, he has a Swordbreaker, interestingly enough, and he should Nico the Jinx because he has a 1-star Jinx. But whatever, that's his choice. He has a 3-star Graves, and I think he's trying to get Ezreal and Blitz 3-star, which is completely useless. So, and he has red buff and Morels. Yeah, this guy, I don't know. Like, I guess people just troll way too much in Platinum.
Oh, because red buff and Morellos don't stack.
I mean, you don't need both. Like how does Lucian work? Like
Yeah, basic attacks. Yeah, yeah. Can
his
Lucian
basic
even
attack,
can he even apply Morello
of course.
again?
Well, his ultimate is magic attack. Remember?
I thought it was a basic attack. Okay.
It's no. It's a magic attack followed by basic attack.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
So like, if you're already gonna go down that route, where is this guy? Like, at least put Morelos on an AO. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I don't think you're beating this. This is so cool.
Yeah,
So,
no, no, the guy that high rolled even more. I think one guy got Vel'Koz 3, and then once
okay,
I saw that,
okay.
yeah, I knew I was going for
Damage,
second at that
pure
point.
damage pierces. Yeah, the ASOL. So
Yeah,
but here you put the Morelos on your Graves or on your Cho'Gath. Like there's no point having a Morelos and
oh yeah, because they don't stack.
yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, see the Vel'Koz 3 right there.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I saw that, and then I was like, all right, I'm screwed. No chance.
But how do you beat that with Jinx 3 with a GA? That's like the perfect counter to Vel'Koz 3 because
Is it?
if he kills her, she wakes up and she just kills everything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay, I guess I just fucked this game up then.
Well, how does Vel'Koz work? He has his Death Ray, which kills everything.
Yeah.
And what is the GA for? Well, the GA is like, oh, Death Ray killed Jinx once, but maybe he doesn't get his Death Ray up again. You can kill him.
Yeah.
And honestly, GP doesn't do much against these guys, or like most of these guys.
What did you go for here? I think I.
No, I would still get the GP, but like getting the GA on him is like, oh yeah, here, oh this carousel, yeah, last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Followed probably by the Hodge.
Hodge for who? For GP or for Jinx?
Jinx. Well, 50% of the time you're doing. Oh, I mean GP is fine as well, but like for Jinx 3, you just want to get items for Jinx 3, right?
I see. Yeah, I guess that was my big mistake this game. I abandoned Jinx 3 for some reason.
So sad. Just zoom out. Yeah, here you can. Oh, but you still don't have any blaster. Like, what are you putting in next level?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't even thinking about it.
That's something you really have to think about. Like, it happens to me as well. Like, oh shit, it happens to me mostly on the Fawn Galaxy. And I'm like, oh, an extra unit I can put in. What am I putting in? I haven't thought about it at all.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like in hindsight, Ezreal was definitely what I wanted, but I didn't think of it at the time.
Yeah. So against this guy, Swordbreaker could have won you the game.
Really? Oh, against the yeah.
If that procs on Irelia or Kale, you have time to clean up.
Yeah, I see.
As opposed to the Bramble, because like he has Kale and Irelia, so like
the Bramble does
Bramble's
nothing.
good against Irelia, but then the Kale cleans up.
I see.
Like that's why you don't like you like. There's no point making a Bramble for stage 5, right?
Got it. It's an early game idea.
Stage 2, stage 3, it starts falling off stage 4, but stage 5, like Bramble is irrelevant.
Got it.
Like even like on the mech maybe, but like Malphite just doesn't do enough. Like even with its HP, like there's too much magic damage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should have bought the Lucian. That was dumb.
Are your Blade Masters doing anything?
No.
No.
I think I realized it pretty quickly.
Give double buff. And
I think
who's the carry, by the way? Like, is Ziggs your fucking carry?
I guess I thought he was.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's Jinx, I guess.
Yeah, it's Jinx. You want her to have. Well, first of all, you want look at that.
I mean, that guy's a Vel'Koz 3 though, right? I'm just screwed.
I still if Jinx was actually in the middle and got more of the rebel buff, maybe she could have survived a little bit longer. But what does this tell you? What do you need against this guy?
What?
Well, what do you need against him? You just fought him. What's the first that comes to your mind if you actually think about it?
Zephyr or no? What?
Mystic.
Shit. Yeah, good point.
Like the Kale guy is killing you. This guy is killing you. Okay. Either I get to 9 quickly. I guess this game you're not getting to 9. That's the whole the downside of Ziggs, especially on fucking Nicovers. Like never reroll on Nicovers. And yeah, you can't get to 9, so you can't have GP, MF, and Lulu. So here, I still think the GP is crucial, and perhaps get the Lulu over the MF. It's but like GP is great for the stun, and Lulu is great for the Mystic.
Got it. Yeah, I think I end up. I don't remember actually.
So right now, with your gold and with the 2 Jinxes, you're still
I got really lucky here. Yeah, I got even more lucky. I almost immediately used the Nico, and then I decided to actually roll instead, and I ended up hitting another one the first shot.
Very nice.
And then here, this is where I fuck up. I think it's where I really fucked up. Yeah, I've totally abandoned the Jinx.
The fuck? Why?
Because I figured I had 1 Nico's for Jinx, 1 for GP. I had both of them 2-star. That's at least what I was thinking.
But what is?
And then I figured I could. I think I was thinking I could go to 9. Like I could just use both Nico's.
You can't go to 9. You can just fucking roll down, get GP2, get Jinx to get a Lulu, with the amount of gold you have.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I think that's at least what I. Yeah.
You can't go to 9 on 15 HP.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking greedy, but
you have no gold. Like, why would you go to 9? What does that get you?
You
get 1 reroll at 9.
Yeah. Do I roll here? I can't remember.
Oh god. Oh god. Ugh, this is so disgusting.
You wouldn't have done that?
No, but this is so fucking slow. Like, you need to know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, and then the other mistake I make is I totally forgot about the Locky. I don't think I put it on for 2 rounds.
You can put it on the Ziggs.
Yeah, I think I end up. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, finally move the Blitz. I think in a better spot.
Yeah, there you go. And what the fuck is the GP doing on the right? Okay, he's actually smarter than you by going back to the middle. But like, you need him in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And you kill this? I'm surprised if you kill this.
I don't think I do. I think I kill everything besides the Ace Soul.
Yeah. So how do you kill the Ace Soul? Jinx 3.
Yeah.
Maybe Jinx 3. Maybe not. Maybe not even Jinx 3. But like, holy shit. So you're down to 1 life. You get to 9.
I don't even. MF. Do I even buy the MF? I think I buy the MF. Oh, I don't buy the MF.
What the fuck are you rolling for?
I think for an Ezreal.
Over MF and Lulu?
That's I guess.
Comp. That is the comp. MF and Lulu.
Yeah.
Get rid of Blitz, MF and Lulu, and you have the comp.
Yeah, damn. I guess I should have learned the comp before I played it.
I mean, at least learn the comp. Like, at least that, like, either my games or like someone who's better than me, I look at their games, or look at the comp list. Like, I have the comp list. I have Bunny Muffin's list.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even planning on playing Rebels that game. I just like saw no one was playing Ziggs.
So that's what he has here. I believe the Lulu's better than the Kale. in my opinion. But yeah, that's me. And then here you have somewhere. I guess you don't even have rebels on this cheat sheet.
That's good,
Yeah.
right?
But it's like
no, it's. I guess they have it like grouped in.
Bomberman. No, it's Bomberman. Here it is, Bomberman. Yeah. So here, yeah, Ziggs, Malphite, Tona, Yasuo, Mastery, but they didn't tell you it's like it's Lulu, MF, and Gangplank. Yeah.
Got it.
It's like
Yeah.
You have two perfect chops, and you just yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking for Ezreal. I
But
guess.
what does Ezreal give you? Like, how is Chrono any good? Like, if you can have.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
If you can have Mystic, which no one's playing Voids. No one's playing Void.
Yeah, then I don't know why I put the locket on Yasuo. That was
instead of Ziggs was your main damage, and he's 3-star.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Locket goes on 3 stars, so it's either Malphite or Ziggs.
Yeah.
And especially if you have Ziggs in the middle anyway, which is wrong.
Yeah.
And put it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think what place do you think I would have gotten if I'd played the end game right with MF and Lulu?
This is first. Rebels are always the first.
You think so?
Rebels are always the first. Get the Lulu and put her in, and go for first.
I think I actually may have even put in the Shen here. Oh yeah, that's what happened. I didn't have enough gold for the Wukong.
But what the fuck? Who plays a Wukong here?
Yeah.
And why is the GP to the left? Why is it not in the middle? Like, what do you want him to do? You want him to get to ulti fast? Like, the way you do this is you put everything in the back and you have GP in the front. Because you want GP to just take all of the damage and ulti.
Yeah.
Because even if he dies, he revives and ultis.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like the whole point of this comp. The whole point is get GP killed, get him to ulti, and then clean up. Like here, you're lucky that he kind of has more stuff to the right, and then GP is really smart, so he goes into the look at this. Look at this. It stuns everything, and it gets Jinx excited.
That heal fucked me though.
Yeah. So this was definitely like a first or second at worst.
Really? If I had just brought the MF and the Lulu?
If you actually think about it and like don't greed to 9 when you have like no HP and just roll down for Jinx 3, like here.
I shouldn't have sold the Jinx to begin with. So what would you have done with GP then? Like what items what does he get? Nothing?
Boo fucking who, you don't get anything. Like I didn't I'm sorry GP, I didn't plan for getting you, so you don't get anything.
So what would you have put on GP? Just nothing, or I mean, sorry, I meant to ask where would you position him if you had nothing on
him? Closer to the rebel clump. So as I showed you in my video, you want the rebels like bottom right.
Okay, so GP like the same
and GP would be like the second row. 2-star GP doesn't die that quickly, especially if you put a locket on him. Like you could put the locket on him, so he gets a little bit more armor, a little bit more HP.
Got it.
So you put him like next to the rebel clump, so he buffs he can buff at least 2 of your frontline rebels. And you can put Lulu next to him as well. So she gets the buff and she takes some damage. Like Lulu's ulti is good, but like if Lulu dies, to make sure that GP doesn't die and gets his ulti off, that's worth it.
Got it.
And MF like somewhere in the back.
Got it. Okay.
So it's like this is like
next time.
You not knowing the composition, which is like painful. Like just learn the composition. Just go to like Bunny Muffin side.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
This
is definitely helpful though, because I feel like next game I want to do good with Rebels.
Yeah, like if you don't know these compositions, just learn them before you go into your next game.
Yeah.
Like Voids are kind of obvious. Then Bomberman is obvious. Like you now know that it's MF, GP, and Lulu. Brawler Blaster, in my opinion, is worse than Rebels, which he shows here because Rebels are above Brawler Blaster. Mech, I hope you know how to play Mech by now. there's so many variations of Kale. Just get her Blade Master, get her Chrono, get her Celestial.
Yeah, whenever I play Kale, I usually play just like random shit.
Yeah, I mean, as long as
Same
you
with
have,
Irelia.
she'll do fine. Korean Jin. I mean, yeah, that can be decent, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of stopped playing that because I feel like I was getting like just first and eighth every time.
Okay,
So
yeah. Caitlyn, I think, is a troll build. Candyland is also kind of weak, but Shen Ezreal, what the hell is this?
I think Cyber's kind
Oh,
of sucks.
Cyber. Okay, Candyland. I mean, Candyland. If you get to 8, ideally, if you get to 9 and you manage to put in 8 sorcerers, I think 8 sorcerers is amazing. So that's that's my experience of Candyland. But like, I would ignore Candyland, and Cybers is something you should know as well. So it's like,
yeah, I know Cybers. I feel like every time I play Cybers, I end up like it ends up just not being good.
so basically, like, my mindset is, am I going Cyber, am I going Blaster, or am I going Kale?
Yeah.
Or potentially Jin. So those are like the 4 things I think about. I don't like hyper rolling that much, so I would just go Cyber, Kale, Blaster, or potentially Jin.
Got it. Yeah,
Blaster,
I always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like what I always do is I try to. I don't know. I guess I always just end up going just like random shit usually.
But
just
you should like leaning towards like these 4 compositions.
Yeah. Like I think the next game is actually like sort of the style I normally play.
Perfect. So let's end this part of the session here, and then we'll open up the next game.
Okay, cool.